evening, everyone, and welcome to Stellos Stadium in Nashua, New Hampshire. Scene tonight of this intra-city rivalry in girls lacrosse. It's the Nashua South Panthers against the Nashua North Titans. Hello, everybody. I'm John Collins, along with Tom King on Nashua's ETV. Handling our camera duties tonight will be Jim McLean as we have our national anthem. Nashua Girls South and North Lacrosse, not the only one who are hoping to achieve a lot of goals today. That's our friend Tom that's trying to set the record for most national anthems sung. Al something? What's his name? Al. Al St. Louis, thank you very much.
Al St. Louis, who will try to set the Guinness Book of World Records, I believe.
Right.
He's going to shoot for 200. He's up to 170 now, I think.
So this game is already part of history as we're underway. The opening face-off quickly on offense. Down the field comes, I believe that's Nashua South in the all.
For those of you not familiar with girls lacrosse, it is, if you try to compare it, obviously to boys lacrosse, it's much different in terms of no hitting, and it's basically a track meet with sticks and a ball. So they're going to be running up and down, up and down, up and down, and a lot of goals. It's a very high-scoring type game. North just won its first game of the year, John, 15-14 over Manchester Memorial the other day. So that gives you an idea of just how high-scoring these games can be. And
we have our first goal. I believe that's number 18. Was it Jen Coletta or somebody on the wing that scored it? Some of these girls going with the bare skin, Tom. There's no long sleeves down there.
No. Well, they're going to be staying warm up and down. If you remember, we did this game a year ago. It went into, I think, quadruple overtime. It was a very long, exciting match.
I believe the girl taking the face-off of the Panthers right now, number 19 in purple, scored the goal for South, and that would be, on our purple jersey roster, which is different from the white jersey roster. I got 19 as the goalie.
Well, John, North scored the goal. They lead 1-0.
North's in blue. Okay, North is in the dark blue. Excuse me. It's hard to tell the blue from the purple at this distance.
Most of the numbers are the same for the two different uniforms, home and away.
So North's right back on the attack, as you can see, sprinting downfield. Jexi Williams spells her name Jexi. And she's looking for a goal here. She gets driven wide of the goal. Good defense being put on there by Jen Gaudet.
That's the idea. Try to drive the player as far away from the net as you can, because close in, there's really not a lot of goaltender in lacrosse can do unless they anticipate the shot. It comes at such a high speed and such a short distance.
Jexi Williams trying to find an opening. She comes right out in front and scores. Unchecked in front of the goaltender. Jexi, who had all of the defenders backing off as they look to defend against the pass, comes up and basically does a wraparound for goal number 2. The Titans lead 2-0.
Yeah, and again, this is a South team that hasn't tasted victory yet. North has got one win, but it's an offensive game. There's not a lot of defense in girls lacrosse.
Ellie Schumann's going to take the face-off in blue for the Titans against number 44. Kelly McIntyre's the center attack person for the South Panthers in the face-off at midfield. And again, the Titans control it. And that again looks like Jexie Lewis, number 7, sprinting down the left hash mark. Good defense, knocks it away, but that's going to be called a foul, and they'll set it up right there within striking distance for the Titans, threatening to go up 3-0. That might be number 1 instead of number 7.
1.
Oh, Kara Upton, who I think we called her name a lot last year. Somebody.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Somebody that factors big in these games has got a chance to shoot.
And Upton now with a shot off a dead ball.
Passes it.
And an open net as the goaltender tried to gamble to come out. Coming out way out of the crease with a big gamble was the goalie, Colleen Rotman. And Rotman was unsuccessful. She was away from the play and basically left an empty net. 3-0 in favor of the Titans very early in this game.
Upton did have the choice of a shot, as Tom said, but instead she passed it to Maddie Ledoux, the attack person on the right wing, who had an easy put away for goal number 3. 3-0, the Titans lead it with goals from Ellie Schumann, Jexie Lewis, and Maddie Ledoux.
We are on the far side of the field. We're in the press box, looking at it on the far side, or on the near side. But on the far side of the stadium are the benches, which is surprising to me. Just we've done games where the benches have been over there before, but just because of the fact that this is the sun is not going to be a factor in this game because it's an straight overcast day, and it's going to stay that way.
Brittany Dustin, number 5 in white right there with the best offensive surge, the only offensive surge of the night so far for the Panthers in the white jerseys. She brought it all the way down before she was broken up, and there you see with the ball in the baskets, Jen Coletta about to launch from just about even with her own goal line. 25-minute halves in girls lacrosse. We're on Montefields turf at Stellos Stadium in Nashua, New Hampshire. John Collins with Tom King and Jim McLean on camera. It's the first of 2 games. The second will be the boys' half of this doubleheader.
Oh, and maybe a foul there on the Panthers. Could be on number 18 for Nashua South. That's Chantel Richards.
Molly Mulcahy hitting the deck for the Titans will get to stand up and regain possession and a chance to shoot here. She goes right in on the goaltender and flips it.
Nice save by Rotman.
Rotman made the save. Looked like left leg stopped it.
Left leg, and use your stick to prevent a rebound.
Which is huge for all of us watching the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs right now. We know that. Tom, before this match, hoping for a triple overtime, a la the Rangers and the Flyers last night. That was exciting hockey.
It was exciting hockey.
Mike Emmerich is the play-by-play announcer. He's fantastic.
He's Doc Emmerich's a former New Jersey Devil. Actually, he is the current New Jersey Devil play-by-play guy during the regular season. I'm not sure if he gave it up this year or not, but not doing any Devils games during the playoffs because of NBC's coverage. But he is the NBC play-by-play man, an absolutely spectacular hockey announcer.
He did the hockey world proud because I know it's not like playing the game on the ice, but he lost no energy through 6 periods. So it was an exciting finish.
Neither did I.
Yeah. And your team won, am I right? You're a
yes,
Ranger
it is,
fan?
yes. But, last year this game was very exciting here with the overtimes. And I think we thought at one point it was sudden death. And it wasn't until the last overtime. And I'm still not sure of that rule, how they do it. I don't know if you go through 2 overtimes and then the third overtime it's sudden victory or sudden death, whichever way you want to term it. First goal wins.
Yeah.
But that was the case suddenly for us because they went back and forth with scores last year, and I believe the Titans came out with the win, if I'm not mistaken.
That's Jen Coletta with a nice spin move to get it in striking distance, and another save.
I don't think Rotman saw it.
Rotman has made a couple of 3 of them in a row now.
And she did a nice job to deflect that behind the net, but I think that other shot, Rotman didn't see it and it hit her in the leg.
Just good positioning and made the stop.
Yeah, she cut down the angle very well.
Jexie Lewis has it. She has a goal already. She's trying the same maneuver, but this time she's forced a little wide, and it's on the turf. Whistle. It will be the Panthers' ball. So good defense. They could have a chance to get it out of danger here. Trailing 3-0. The Panthers have only had 2 jaunts past the midfield stripe so far. It's been all north to this point. We're just under 20 minutes to go in the first half. And down the field again, a good long run, her second long run by Riley Bates, number 15. She gets it up ahead to Madison Coughlin. Coughlin goes left, looking for an opening, gets forced behind the goal line.
I think South's got to start to put some shots on net, John. Bates had the ball all the way down. She could have fired it from a little bit of a distance and tried to create something down low. Instead, she's kind of sandwiched herself, and now she may get called for a foul.
Kelly McIntyre bumps into the Titans
player.
player.
The official is pointing in the other direction. That's an official without a hat. I mean, rarely do you see that.
So it's a reset for South, looking for the first goal. They got a great chance here. McIntyre, checked from behind, maintains possession. She's going to make a run, a spin move. Driven back out, trying to pass it.
Instead, nice steal.
A pickpocket play, a whistle. It's going to reset it, but it looks like it'll maintain Titans' possession on the steal.
No, yeah, it will. I'm surprised.
Ellie Schumann, who's got a goal, has a big steal there. Might have saved the goal. We'll never know, but
you talk about lacrosse. The big thing is picking up ground balls, but there haven't been many in this game. And a shot, a nice save.
Wow, did she catch that?
I don't know if she caught her or if it was deflected. Might have been deflected back through the crowd of players that were in front.
I thought the goalie had it in her possession, but no, it was deflected.
Yeah, it was deflected. I didn't see her flip it to anybody. Panthers need a shot on goal, John. They have not had a shot on goal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've not had to call the name of the Titans goaltender so far. So we might as well, in case she doesn't see a shot. I believe that would be Jenna Corkum, number 53. Up ahead, it's down the left sideline. A good chance again for Jexie Williams. She cuts across the middle, looks to shoot. Nice spin move. She falls to the turf of her own volition, say the officials. And making the easy scoop is Rotman. Right sideline.
North is not making it easy for South to get up the field. You know that?
No, they've got good defensive positioning, and it's making it very difficult going.
But the scoring has dropped down a little bit now. We're in a little bit of a lull in terms of putting points on the board. 3-0 in favor of the Titans.
And yet, as you pointed out, the South has really been outplayed to this point.
Well, you need a shot on goal if you're going to score, and that's pretty basic. So that's the problem that they have right now.
We're right at midfield, right below us. Whistle will reset it. It's reminiscent of field hockey, the way they blow the whistle and reset things in lacrosse, Tom. I know that happens even more when we do the field hockey games. Pretty good contact going on here for a girls lacrosse game. Incidental bumping. No fouls of any kind, but just good hustle after the ball. Sprinting out of traffic comes Ellie Schumann. She throws it on the turf. It's anybody's ball, and the Panthers are going to scoop it up. An inadvertent trip is committed there. It looked like by number 3, Laura Vincent, just had the Panthers ball carrier just go over her left ankle and
That
fall.
is a damp fall if you're going to land on that turf today in the last couple of days because of all the rain that we've had, the drizzle, the cold weather, the raw weather. That's for the girls who are in shorts and sleeveless.
Yeah, right there.
That's tough.
Molly Mulcahy is one of those.
This is a lot softer now than it was
Look
a
at, she
year
goes
ago.
right to the net and just trickles out of her basket, and it's picked up by Rada.
With the new surface, it's a lot softer now than it was a year ago. It looks beautiful. Is your lawn that green?
It is actually.
Is it? Yeah, mine
you know
is
what?
too.
It's getting too much rain now. Too long. Out of bounds, far sideline. But Mike Emmerich has somebody cut his lawn. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm doing a lot of games. I have no time to do my lawn, but you know they don't.
He's on the road. They're on the road just about every night. Just about every night, right?
Just about every night. Yeah.
Different city.
They have a good offseason, I would think. Goal off the post.
Not much of a boy. How do you miss that? You're right up on there. Now, it's not a wide goal, but still.
Jen Coletta off the post for the Titans. Spin move in traffic. She's fouled, so it'll remain Panthers' possession, I believe. No, they give it over to the Titans. And again, they're right back on the attack. Down deep come the Nashua North Titans in the blue. Trying to get back that goal she missed right off the post. Coletta attempts a feed in tight.
Well, even if they don't score, the one thing that you do, one thing you're doing is you're possessing the ball. Ball possession for them has been almost, the entire game.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say 13. We've played 17 minutes, almost 17 minutes of this game, and I venture to say that North has had the ball for maybe 13 of them.
I think that's being,
maybe generous, maybe
yeah.
on the low end,
Yeah. I'd say it's at least 80%.
80% on the, as you see where North is going right to left, on the left side of your screen, 80%.
Yeah. So South's got to change that to make a game of it. They are not going to come from behind if the ball never crosses midfield. And so trying to do that on cue. Here comes Victoria Kane, number 13. Immediately broken up, though. Great defense when they don't have the ball by North. Trying to get a shot away, but being marked nicely. Ellie Schumann being guarded by Riley Bates. Bates driving Schumann all the way to the perimeter.
That's a good matchup of two good lacrosse players.
Again, losing some ground is Schumann. Bates. Little contact there. Great move.
And a
she
dropped it, and the whistle was blown.
Before the shot.
Now, she never had the ball to make a shot, John. She dropped it on the ground. Fell out of her basket.
Official ruling here will give the possession to the Titans. And it's a chance to launch for Schumann. She does. Goal number 4.
Yeah, the thing that did with that shot, Schumann's shot had speed on it. That was the fastest shot of the day, I think. And that's one of the reasons why she was able to get it by Rotman, because the other couple of shots that we've seen from North after they had scored the 3 goals didn't have quite the zip on them that one did.
Had velocity and accuracy, and it's a 4-0 Titans lead. That's the second goal I've got for Schumann, the first and the fourth of the contest. 12:17 to go, first half. It's Nashua High North versus South, a rivalry game here on Nashua's ETV. As we record it, it's a very overcast and damp day, but it's not actively raining right now. Field is damp. And the faceoff flings into the South territory, but first to get it again, the Titans, as they try to work their way out of their end. The brief time that it was in their end, they come down the field. Charging. That's Kara Upton for North. She cuts it back toward the middle. She's being marked by number 1 on the other side, though. Madison Coughlin does a good job of breaking up the attack, but right back at it is Upton. And she's got a seam, and she exploits it to the right.
Yeah, but what you do in defense is you're trying to force the player away from their comfort zone, and now she's trying to force her outside where she doesn't have a clear shot to the goal. And it's a nice defensive play by South. Now they've got to converge in the middle and try to block shots.
And that's Bates that's been doing that primarily, Tom.
She's done a good job of riding the outside forward.
Knocks it loose temporarily, but scooping it right back up. Coletta, the shot.
And you got the long stick right there with the defender, able to make that block, but let's see what the call is. In the event, it's going to end up at a reset for North.
Coletta looks like she was going to just do a right-handed shot here right off the face-off.
If you take a look at Rotman, she's got her stick way up, anticipating the start off the shot off the restart. It's wide.
To the left. Loose ball picked up. Let's see if Madison Coughlin can run it down the sideline. She's inbound so far.
Big factor in the sport of lacrosse has always been, and you've heard me say this on other lacrosse telecasts, picking up ground balls. It's more prevalent in the boys' game because of all the checking and hitting that goes on, but ground balls aren't as prevalent in the girls' game because you're able to bring the ball all the way down the field, untouched almost.
Madison Coughlin's doing a good job of bringing the ball down the field. She just took a stick off the back of the head. They do the reset, and she's gaining more ground down the right sideline, beating double and triple teams before she dishes. Here comes Kelly McIntyre trying to split a seam. Gets it knocked away, but her teammate's there to pick her up. Number 25 is Jasmine Petrosino. With it now, number 17.
Still without a shot on net.
And I thought Kathy Conley there with the ball, Tom, had a chance to let one loose.
They're gun shy for some reason. And they're not quality shots where they'll be able to shoot from, but still, you want to get something down on goal. Create some traffic in front of the net. And when you're given space by your defender, take advantage of it.
Madison Coughlin trying to go one-on-one here. Nice cut back to the left. She shoots.
Yep, there
save.
We go.
It's almost trickles across the line.
Almost. The goaltender did not know where it was.
Corkum puts it down.
I don't know if that's Corkum or not, Johnson.
No.
39
It may not be. We have 53.
Yeah,
we have no 39 listed,
right.
So it might be a backup goalie. In any event, that was a nice save and a recover.
But we also only have one goaltender listed on the roster. So
exactly. Down comes the Titans. And this is Kara Upton, number 1. She feeds it off to the left side. Number 2 with it now is Alyssa Butari on attack. Being marked closely by the very active Kelly McIntyre. McIntyre has been hustling since the opening faceoff. She gets in the way of Baton, and she helps her teammate create a turnover there. Nice scoop off the ground by Jennifer Gaudet. Will get a chance to sprint out of danger here if she can get out of her own end. South with the ball, still looking for their first goal of this lacrosse game. 8:16 to go as the clock runs now. Despite the stoppage you see on the field, the clock is running, 8:10 and counting. Toward the end of the first half, South would love to start to cut into this lead before halftime. And their best chance rests right now with the sprinting Madison Coughlin. Actually, that's number 11. Jennifer Gaudet puts the brakes on, gets it back out to the perimeter. Victoria Kane with it, not being bothered. North content to catch their breath and leave South to wander around the perimeter without putting a shot on. They do have one shot. They were going to say Corkum stopped in net, and nearly the aftermath trickling across the goal line before she stopped it. Will they try the wraparound here? Kind of casually coming out from behind the goal. Sprinting in front.
There it is. Nope.
Whistle.
Ball did go in the net.
It looks like the officials gesturing to Titans' possession. Let's see. Yeah, there's a turnover there. So that was a great chance for South, and it was whistled dead. We're not exactly sure why. Kara Upton trying to beat a double team. She's finding a few seams as she throws it up ahead. Chance for a goal here. Shot misses the net. That was a great opportunity. Might have been Mia Kullerode, who's number 5. My eyes deceived me there, Tom. Thought I said number 6 on her jersey, but we don't have any number 6 for North. Maybe it was number.
It's 5.
It is 5.
She's
Good.
wearing a 5.
That was Mia coming out of the back
and let
zone
it fly. Area. Yes, she did, and it's wide.
Kullero's second attempt at a goal.
Didn't quite have the angle to make that shot, especially with the defender all over her.
North's trying to add to their 4-0 lead here with possession.
And 6:12 to play in the first half.
And Kullero working her way around the front. It is number 6, actually. Shot and a save. Nicely done again. She's starting to mount up more saves than goals allowed. Colleen Rotman sends South off on a run here. Down the field they come, trying to gain some ground and get a shot opportunity, but she loses it, scoops it back up. That's number 8, Sam Pham, P-H-A-M, right. Number 8. Going to take it back outside is Kelly McIntyre, number 44. Very hard check right there. That's that one was NHL worthy, but I guess it's incidental contact. It's going to be a blocking foul, you might say, against the Titans. So McIntyre maintains possession. Both players were taking a step in the same direction. And McIntyre levels the opponent, gets a shot away, goal! The first goal of the game for Nashua South.
There it is.
As McIntyre basically willing her way down the field.
She fought her way down there. I mean, that's what South needs more of. They need more aggression in this game.
So McIntyre good on defense and good on offense right there. Gets her team on the board. So it's a 3-goal advantage for the Titans. 5 minutes even to go in the first half. Looks like we have a timeout down on the field. John Collins with Tom King. Jim McLean is handling our camera. The executive producer of this Nashua ETV broadcast is Pete Johnson. We're heating up in the spring season where we have lacrosse, and I assume we'll have some field hockey, but also baseball.
No, not in the spring. Field hockey not in the spring, no. It's fall sport, John.
Thank you, Tom. The Wikipedia of Nashua sports quickly correcting me. That as he should.
We'll have baseball. We'll have North-South baseball.
Yes.
And
maybe even some more college baseball before the spring and summer is over.
And some more lacrosse. And then you get the Silver Knights in the summertime.
Without the sun, that's a great picture. There's no glare. There's no
glare.
shadows.
And you're looking right now at
it's like being in a dome.
Right. Meg Ackerman. This is her first. Well, that's not Meg Ackerman. That's the North coach. Hold on a second. I'll tell you who that is. That's Jen Dyer. It's Dyer's second year on the job.
And I think she's telling her team right now, Tom, basically, good job. 4-1, and they've carried the play.
Good job, but you know what?
They could be up a lot more.
Yeah, if I'm Dyer, I'm thinking I should be up 8-9-0 because I don't think that goal should have happened.
Right.
They laxed a little bit. 5 minutes left in the half. I want to see if I can get 2 more scores on the board and take a 5-goal lead into the half if I'm the Titans. If I'm the Panthers, I just keep shooting the ball if I can.
Colleen Rotman, the goaltender for South, has seen a lot of shots, and she probably expects to see a lot more before this one is over. She's done a very good job at keeping her team in the game. Let's see how much of a difference it'll make here in the final 5 minutes and whether the Titans can add to their lead or the Panthers can come back and even things up before halftime. Face off at midfield. Here you see number 19, Ellie Schumann, in blue for the Titans, and number 44, I think that's McIntyre, the goal scorer, in white. The face-off won by Schumann, and she knows what to do with it. She sprints right down the middle. Broken up, though. It's in a scrum, and the official call is Panthers possession. So South will get the charge downfield in the person of Madison Coughlin, who has possession there in the middle of your screen, number 1. By rule, the players back off and let her get a running start. Down the middle of the field she goes. She's being marked closely, but gaining ground just about 20 yards, 10 away from the goaltender. Look out for Coughlin, although she's ridden off to the side, elects not to shoot on the run. With it, Brittany Dustin, number 5. Passing by there was
and if you 14. See those shadows right there are from the lights. The lights are on here at Stellos Stadium.
It is helping a little bit as I look out.
Turnover and a goal.
Shot score. Guess who? It's McIntyre.
And North had a chance at that ball, John, and couldn't keep possession of it. And the Panthers took advantage with a goal. So now we've got a game.
If Kelly McIntyre
and if you remember
can keep up that pace.
Remember last year it was a big North lead. South came all the way back.
You would remember that. Yes. Thank you. Well, it's a half of a lead now. It was 4-0. Now it's only 4-2 for the Titans. And there are under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. It's not out of the question that Nashua could make this even closer before we get to halftime. Great job by McIntyre. She lost the last face-off, but after The Titans' rush was stopped. McIntyre came right down the field, and here she comes again. She dodges one defender. She's trying to beat a double team and hang on to possession as she moves it to the left side. Feeds it over there to number 13.
Oh, nice dodge. Little move.
Behind the goal she goes.
Then we got a whistle and stops play. Too many whistles in girls lacrosse. You know that?
Yeah, not as bad as field hockey, as I pointed out earlier, but there are a lot of whistles.
There are a lot of whistles, and they don't stop the clock because of it, which is probably a good thing if you're going to play 25-minute halves.
Number 8 there in your picture, San Pham has a chance to score here. She has a straight look at the goaltender.
And she does. And now it's a 4-3 game.
South has quickly found their offensive footing in this game after trailing 4-0 with 3:12 left in the first half. They have cut it to 4-3. 2 goals by McIntyre. San Pham takes full advantage of her position there after the foul and moves right in and shoots it low left corner of the net. Nicely done by Pham. 4-3. The Titans cling now to a 1-goal lead. An early May game at Stellos Stadium in Nashua. Face-off midfield. It's again McIntyre and Schumann. Schumann again wins the battle. Ellie Schumann down the right sideline, being double-teamed. It's knocked away nicely by the Panthers. They are finding ways to stop the Titans' rushes. Victoria Kane is fouled, far sideline. They'll reset, and the Panthers again with a chance to tie this up before the half. 2:48 remaining in the first half. Tremendous momentum on the part of South right now with the ball as she cuts in front. Will that be called against the Titans? Yes, it will.
Yeah, the arm is pointed towards South in terms of possession.
Brittany Dustin, number 5, aggressive move toward the net. She gets rewarded. She gets tripped. She has a chance to score from that point right there on the field, which is only about 10 yards away from the goaltender.
Her stick got caught up, and that caused her to crash to the ground. Just missed a good chance.
Oh, great chance to tie the game.
South is, you can see one of the things they need to work on, their accuracy.
Dustin being checked closely, has it knocked away, but gets to regain, and she will be at a tough angle right there. She'll probably try to dish it to somebody or maybe run out in front and try a shot. Brittany Dustin with possession and a chance to tie it up. Number 24 on defense is Catherine McInerney. Oh, even better angle.
Look at the angle she's got. Now she's got to see if she can get the inside corner.
Whistle.
And she had the idea. Look, she was going to go on that left
near side.
The near side.
She moved the goaltender to the middle, and
our viewer's right, that side of the net. That's what she was looking for.
And she's just going to drop it in the near side after she moves the goaltender toward the middle.
Great shot by Jim McLean on this camera. Right on the money.
She gives it up. Charging through the middle comes Madison Coughlin, but she's quickly turned away.
Oh, and a turnover, almost.
Tom, I think the strategy was right there for the goal. I mean, one-on-one.
It was too, if that's allowed by rule.
Maybe it's not. You know, she got stopped before when she was trying that move to go right in front of the goaltender.
1:37 to play. The clock has stopped. Now it's running again. No, actually, it stopped because of the final 2 minutes are kept on the field.
Catherine Conley is number 17. She's forced wide. San Pham has it again. She's got a goal. Checked. Does San Pham have 2 goals, Tom?
No,
one. That's right. 1 goal for her and 2 for McIntyre. That's the scoring for the Panthers. Nashua North's got 2 goals from Ellie Schumann and goals from Jexie Williams and Maddie Ledoux. 4 goals for the Titans. 1.5 minutes to go first half. Panthers with a chance to tie it up here, and they don't. Pham's shot got deflected, or she missed over the top of the goal. The Panthers do maintain possession, however.
And they are stopping the clock for these whistles now.
Must be different rules under 5 minutes to go.
Well, they've been doing it with under 2.
Out of the backfield or out of the end zone area.
This is the longest that South has had possession of the ball.
giving the Titans some of their own medicine from early in the game.
I'll tell you what, South has controlled the possession in the last 8 minutes of this half. Wouldn't you agree?
An amazing turnaround, yes.
Yeah.
McIntyre.
We saw it last year. We saw North get up with a big cushion, and we saw.
Speaking of big cushions, Tom, how much room they gave right there to Madison Coughlin to casually scoop up that loose ball.
Yeah, she's got a cut inside between two defenders. She tries, and she gets knocked to the ground.
A good aggressive move that may be rewarded here with a prime opportunity. Let's see.
Yep.
Yes.
A restart.
She's standing on what amounts to the football
10-yard line.
10-yard line and looking right at the goaltender. Nobody between her and the goaltender. Shoots and scores. We're tied, 4-all. 47 seconds to go in the half, and I just threw it out there, not expecting it to come to fruition, but yes, indeed, South has come back in just a few minutes' time to come from 4-0 down to tie it up at 4-all.
Dyer not very happy. She was all the way down that side of the field, away from her bench, watching that play, and now walks back to the bench.
I think as any coach would be that just saw a 4-0 lead evaporate.
Yeah, I know it. And a dominant 4-0 lead. I mean, they started off very quickly in this game.
It's almost like they totally ran out of gas, and South just beat them in the stamina game. But as I say that, here comes a charging Jen Coletta for North, trying to get that go-ahead goal with 35 seconds left. Coletta backs it out. She's being marked by 2 or 3 Panther defenders, losing some ground as she feeds it. It's on the turf momentarily. Jexie Williams scoops it up. She's got a goal so far. She goes wide. 20 seconds left to go. Behind the net, the Titans are going to try to be clock conscious here, I think. The ball's on the ground. Let's see what the call is. It might have been a stick check from behind against number 18, the defender for South. It was Chantel Richards. And it's a great chance for North to take the lead here with 15 seconds remaining in the half. With the ball's Kara Upton. Nobody between her and the goaltender, Rotman.
That's a good matchup because there's not a lot of room here.
Shot missed to the left.
She tried to go over the top, hoping that she could get that upper left corner and wasn't able to.
11 seconds to go now. Golden opportunity.
Rotman's big in terms of height, so she takes up a lot of space in front.
She's learned how to cut down the angle and use that size to her advantage.
She really did a good job. See if she can do it before we cut it off with 4 seconds left. She makes a nice stick save. The rebound, another save.
No time left on the clock for the Titans to go ahead.
Great job by Rotman. 2 big saves in a row, up close and personal.
Huge saves as your team came back from 4-0 down to tie it up, and she did not relinquish the lead.
And we go into the half tied at 4. We'll be back with more second half action here at North-South Girls Lacrosse from Stellos Stadium right after this.
Purple Panther Preschool is an exciting, hands-on program offering developmentally appropriate curriculum in an inclusionary model classroom focusing on the whole child. We are recognized for our low child-to-teacher ratios and experienced staff. Purple Panther Preschool provides a real-life practicum site for high school students who are enrolled in the Careers in Education program through the Nashua Technology Center. We are located at Nashua High School South. We are currently enrolling children for the 2012-2013 school year. We accept children ages 3 to 5. Children need to be 3 by September 30th, 2012. Space is limited. More information regarding our program can be found at the Nashua School District's website at www.nashua.edu or by calling and scheduling a tour at 603-589-8561. We are Nashua's hidden gem, serving our community's children for over 35 years. Come and visit us today.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second half action of the Nashua High School Girls Lacrosse game. Nashua North versus South. John Collins with Tom King and our cameraman Jim McLean. When we left off, a dramatic comeback from 4-0 down saw Nashua South take control of the game late in the first half and tie it up 4-4. Also helped by the tremendous goaltending of number 19 in the white jersey, who's now on the right side of the field, the right side of your camera as you look at it. Colleen Rotman has also figured huge in
wow,
this game.
She was huge at the end of that half with 2 big saves.
So you have McIntyre and Schumann who have battled in the face-offs all game long. I think, let's see if that's McIntyre, number 44, or somebody else in the white jersey this time. It's number 17 taking the face-off, Catherine Connolly. And it's won by North. Jen Coletta sprinting downfield, splitting a double team, making her way towards the goal, gets a shot off and scores. And Jen Coletta.
Yeah, see, where was that for the last 15, 14 minutes of the first half? If you're Jen Dyer, you're asking that. Where was that? Let's attack. Let's go to the net. Coletta all the way down, untouched. Just put it in. It was like a layup.
It was.
It's a layup.
And the rest that the team got at halftime might have had something to do with that, Tom. I said in the first half that South won the stamina battle.
It certainly helped me. I don't know about you. But.
Yeah. Face-off at midfield, 5-4. Titans have regained the lead. They enjoyed it from the very beginning of the game. They made it 4-0 before the Panthers came back. Now they're trying to get that 4-goal lead back, it looks like, as Coletta on the warpath again down the left hash mark. This time she gets driven away by Jennifer Gaudet, number 11. Backs it out a little bit. Gaudet's there waiting with her teammate.
She's got an open teammate on the right side. She's opting not to look that way. She wants the shot. She unfortunately had a little too much energy.
And a good job on defense that time by the Panthers to make it a rough go for Gaudet. Did not get a very good look at the net before she missed with the shot. Regaining possession, the Titans looking to score in deep. Loose ball picked up nicely. And sprinting out of trouble is Riley Bates, number 15, down the right sideline.
Yeah, don't forget that don't go by the football lines, viewers at home. Go by the far yellow line.
Right.
Is it the yellow line or is it the blue line?
It's the blue one, I think, because the bench is
right on the yellow line, right.
The Panthers trying to tie it up. That's number 1, Madison Coughlin, who makes her way through a seam near the goaltender. The whistle blows.
Actually, it's not the blue. I think there's a red line that's over here that they're behind on this side.
Oh, there's a lot of lines.
Because the blue, it's the red line because the blue is too near the white chalk.
Yellow's the soccer line, I think.
Yep.
Loose ball, is it in? I think that might be across the line.
It is.
We're tied 5-5.
Wow. This game is going to go down. Either someone's going to have a flurry that will create some distance at the right time in this game, or it will go down to the wire, or you're going to have 3 overtimes and you could be here a while.
The way this is going, it looks like it might be even Steven in the last minute, so we will see. McIntyre back to take a face-off for South in the all-white and purple trim there. Taking the face-off for North, I believe that was Jen Coletta. Number 18, or is it 19? Ellie Schumann took the face-off. Whistle. And Schumann's team, Titans, will have possession.
No, the Panthers.
No, actually, it's McIntyre. I forgot. The Panthers are going right to left.
Going right to left in this case.
McIntyre, who was the offensive star of the first half for the Panthers, nice spin move, making her way. Another spin move. Driven deeper than the goal. Goes behind the net, trying to make her way out in front and shoot it. Triple team, though, and knocked loose. Going to maintain possession, though, in a prime spot. As the whistle blows, they'll reset. McIntyre with a chance to give the Panthers their first lead of this game, Tom. She can score. It'll be 6-5 South, and what a turnaround this will be. Shot and a save. It looked like deflected or missed.
Floated right over the net.
A missed shot by McIntyre and a great opportunity to get a hat trick. Loose ball on the ground. It's scooped up by who? Whistle.
No one could get it.
And it's going to be Panthers possession on offense deep in the opponent's end. That is Catherine Connolly with the ball. And Connolly being checked over there.
Got to be careful. Can't the stick hit any part of her body.
Catherine McInerney on defense down deep in the left corner. Throws it out to nobody in particular. It is scooped up by the Titans.
And there is an example of how important a ground ball can be, John. You can get that scoop. Look at the possession all the way down and deep into South territory right now.
Megan Pelletier with an excellent job.
Yeah, might have impeded her with her stick. Can't make contact that way.
Megan Pelletier with an 85-yard sprint.
Restart it.
She's got a clear path to the goal, but she elects to pull up and throw it to the left.
Nice pass.
Shot goal.
6-5. Great assist. It was a great pass.
Actually, yes, it made it easy for Ellie Schumann to get a hat trick. 3 goals for Ellie. And she got a nice feed from Kara Upton. It looked like number 1 that set her off into the danger zone. She was able to put it away.
And a 6-5.
That was another goal that you mentioned, Tom. That's the way to beat Rotman is accuracy and velocity. About any goaltender, really, but she's tough.
She's tough because she's got a little bit of size in front of that net. 6-5 in favor of the Titans. Oh, nice leaping grab. Oh, she lost it.
Because pouncing on it was Victoria Kane. Now it's loose again, and the Titans come down with it.
Quite a crowd in that corner. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players all in one 5-yard area.
And they want the ball and they want this game. It's been a hard-fought back-and-forth game. Now it's the Titans on top trying for a 2-goal lead in front of the net and a goal. Nicely done. It was.
3 shots close in.
Maddie Ledoux with her second goal of the game. Number 25 for the Titans. She is a right-handed shot, Tom, and she did a good job of shielding her stick with her left shoulder and just timing her leap and getting the shot off right at the peak. Great weight shift, and really Rotman had little chance on that one either. Her defense sort of let her down, allowing the attacker to cut right in front of the goal. 25-minute halves. We've played about 3.5 minutes of the Actually, 4.5 minutes of the second half here, and it is now a 7-5 Titans lead. And here they come, trying to get a 3-goal lead. What great fresh legs Ellie Schumann seems to have still in the second half.
Yeah, that could be. North may have tired in the later part of that first half.
She backs it out. Jen Coletta, number 18, gets triple teamed, and she'll back it out. Whistle. Still Titan possession. In a threatening scoring stance, too, is Coletta.
Rotman in that defensive stance, and she makes the save. I think if you give Rotman time and vision, she's going to make the stop, and she did right there.
Seems to be a master of positioning herself to cut down the angle. Here come the Panthers, trying to cut that 2-goal lead down. The whistle is blown before the shot.
Otherwise, we would have a tie game. Well, no, it's 7-5.
Too bad, because that was a great rush that was being put on by Madison Coughlin.
The one thing the Panthers have not done today is lead in this game.
They have not. They've come tantalizingly close. They haven't gone over the top. At 5-5, they were in deep with a chance to score. They missed the shot, and then back come the Titans and score a couple to take a 7-5 lead. We're under 20 minutes to go now in the second half. Coughlin shoots and scores. So nice job of finishing what she started there for Madison Coughlin.
The restarts have been really good to South. Most of their goals have been off restarted plays. 7-6, 19:06 to play in the first half. Or in the second half, sorry, in this game. 19:06.
Face off again at midfield. 7-6 Titans over South. South showed they can be a streaky team. They score one, they score a bunch perhaps. Let's see what happens here. South going right to left on your screen in the white, and the Titans with the ball right now in blue going left to right. Down the field comes Kara Upton, trying to split a double team, throws to a teammate behind the goal. She's trying to beat a quadruple team. She comes out front and shoots, and it's saved by Rotman. or else it was a missed shot, but in traffic. Good job by the Panthers defense trying to will her way for a goal. Kara Upton crosses all the way around the net. She's running laps around the goal, but wasn't able to get a good look. Bodily contact before the shot, which ended up in the net, by the way, as players might have relaxed just before that was launched by Upton. She's going to get reset with possession right there, about 8 yards from the goal at an angle. Upton forced back of the goal. He's going to give it up. Trying to come out front and launch a shot. She is backed out, though.
Now ground ball shot. Nice idea to try to fake out Rotman, but it just goes wide.
The Panthers under siege here, but so far preventing goal number 8 from getting past Rotman. Chance here. Shot in the goal.
Over the top. Couldn't get around the defender by the wide side, so she jumped over the top. Titans have tried that a few times. She loses her stick on the play. But the Titans have, and the celebration, but the Titans have tried that a few times, and they've been way off. But that one was accurate.
So Kara Upton is on the scoreboard.
They maintain their 2-goal advantage.
8-6.
Yep. And what they've done in that run, in this run of 4 goals in this half, is control possession.
As they did for most of the first half early.
Look at these multicolored shoes. We got pink, we got yellow.
Yeah.
We got some red back here.
Ball on the ground in a scrum. The Titans come away with it. Now it's back on the ground. Anybody's ball. That looks like a rugby scrum with lacrosse sticks. Out comes McIntyre, who's got 3, looking for 4. In front of the goal, and she is met with about 3 stick checks before the whistle blows. Kelly McIntyre waiting the officials' ruling. She's going to come back out about 9 yards, 8 yards from the goaltender, Jenna Corkum, and nobody impeding her way for a shot here. McIntyre trying to cut it to a 1-goal game against Corkum. Shot blocked. I don't think it ever got to the goaltender.
No, the whistle is going to go the other way, I think. No, she started too soon. You're right.
Which is a foul and a turnover.
Yep, North ball.
Titans, Jen Coletta with it there in the center of your screen.
They're going to restart. They've got to throw it down the field, which they do successfully.
And down comes Jexi Williams, who's got a goal in this game. Great speed. Jexi, Jexi, has a chance.
Drops it. Drops
kicks
it. She had it. It was dropped. I don't even know if she was touched.
Apparently the official believes that she was. They blew the whistle. Must have been shoulder contact with Jexi as she made her way into the strike zone. They're going to reset her pretty much in front of the goal. And by rule, she gets space to work with here. 8-6. Jexi Lewis has a chance to put Jexi Williams, has a chance to put her team up by 3. Williams with what amounts to a penalty shot here.
Now again, Rotman, very tough up close, and she started off too fast.
How about that?
Yep.
A similar penalty matching to what
you see the frustration on her face.
The Panthers just did.
And now it'll be South's ball.
You can see why they want to get a little jump on the gun, because that pocket collapses very quickly. You take a couple of steps and all of a sudden there's no more one-on-one. It's trying to beat a crowd, and she tried to beat it a little bit too early.
15:34 to play in this game. We've got an 8-6 Nashua North lead. North in the dark jerseys, South in the white.
San Pham fouled as she made her way through the middle.
South going left to right. Right to left on your screen, and North going the opposite direction.
Kara Siegel was fouled as she tried to make a move, it looks like. And the Panthers do maintain possession. Yes, right there in the middle, number 1, Madison Coughlin with the ball and a chance to cut the 2-goal lead down here in half. Whistle.
They're going to motion her to come over to that 15-yard line.
Okay.
And a restart, and it's going to go South's way.
Trailing 8-6. The clock is running, 14:20 to go. Swinging it wide and getting the ball knocked away.
Nice knock away.
Coughlin.
Anytime you can disrupt South's offense is good, because what it's going to do is it's going to disrupt their flow, but also take time off the clock while they try to retain possession.
Catherine McInerney,
Boy, a lot
24.
of whistles. I don't remember this many whistles last year. A lot of whistles in this game.
Even in the first half.
Yeah, I know
this many. Tom King, an advocate of letting the girls play. And so it's sent over to the left side. San Pham has it. She's looking for another goal. She can get it, makes a move, gets knocked away by, was that Coletta? Was that number 19, actually? Good defense by Ellie Schumann. Shot is in the net. Nice job, number 13, Victoria Kane, going over the top.
Over the top from the 10-yard line or just beyond it. A little bit of distance with that shot, too.
I believe that's Victoria's second goal of the game, and it makes it a 1-goal difference, 8-7. The Titans just barely on top. The Panthers have not led all game, but the Titans have left them in the game despite leading at 1 point, 4-0 and 7-5 and 8-6.
13:27 remaining. And again, the difference in this game is really that early flurry by North to start the game.
Right.
Where they went up 3-0 within a matter of 3 or 4 minutes.
It looked like they were going to dominate the contest.
Exactly, and it just never panned out.
Here come the Panthers. That's Madison Coughlin, who's been a key figure on offense. She must have got stick checked in the head because she hit the deck without the ball.
They would have blown a whistle on that, though.
No, I guess you're right. She may have just stumbled. Down the field come the Titans. Jexie
I
Williams.
think the footing is a little slick out there today.
Jexie Williams, who may be one of the fastest players on the field.
And North needs this. They haven't had the ball in a while.
She goes past the goal, however. She gets forced wide by Riley Bates, playing some good defense, number 15, in the white and purple jersey. Behind the net goes Maddie Ledoux, number 25. She's got a couple of goals in this game. She gets checked.
Sandwiched.
She gets sandwiched in the middle.
She was part of a South sandwich.
And that is going to set her up in a prime spot to get a hat trick.
It's got to be instinct when you get a player that close to try, and you're trying to maneuver her away from the net to be physical and create contact. And there's the shot. And again, I think Rotman knocked it down.
She didn't realize that she'd made the save.
Nope.
You saw the respectful distance that Kara Upton, when the ball was on the ground in the crease there, it must be a rule where you can't just go in there and hack at it like they do. Again, I refer to the Stanley Cup playoffs where anything goes. You see guys trying to hack the puck out of the goalie's glove.
Well, we'll see a lot more physical play, John, in the boys' game where it's allowed. I mean, that's a rough hitting. That's hockey on foot.
That's street hockey with stick baskets.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a rough game. So, girls
and fun to watch, we might add here on
girls,
Nashua ZTV.
Girls no contact, but when there is flow, it's a faster pace.
McIntyre with a chance here. She's been a force.
Oh, tough getting the ground ball. That was a big ground ball pickup right there.
Jexie Williams steals it. In traffic,
She's
stumbles.
tripped, and there's no call. Is there a call? Yeah, there's got to be. She was tripped.
I disagree. I think she fell of her own volition.
No, I think she was tripped. Yeah, you saying she took a dive, John Bell?
Yeah, flag that. Jexie Williams with it. Number 7 right there in the middle of your screen. Jim McLean on camera for Nashua ZTV following the Fast and Furious action. She just gave it up to her teammate, sprinting right in the middle, and a save is made.
And almost a rebound. She had a chance at the rebound, wasn't able to do it because Rockman was slow to pick it up. She picked it up, and her momentum carried her away from shooting range.
Rock solid was
And there
Rockman.
it is, a low shot. She needed to go down low, not aim high, but aim down. And she did it with that shot. Very quick release, and now it's back to a 2-goal advantage for North. 9-7, 10:37 to play in the game.
Thanks to the goal by Jen Coletta, who went low to make it. And her goaltender appreciates that all the way out of her net to 50 yards to join in the congratulatory pile. Jenna Corkum. But a long way to go still. 10.5 minutes. We saw the surge that South put on in what, about 4 minutes time, Tom, at the end of the second half? First half. To score 4 goals and even things up. A 2-goal deficit, not that much to concern South as they've come back from this 3 times already. This much. Face off at midfield, 10.5 minutes to go in this intra-city rivalry girls lacrosse game. The Panthers of Nashua South in the white jerseys going right to left on your screen. They have possession. Great forechecking, though, by Kara Upton, and steals it away for North. Down the field comes Upton. She's being marked closely by 3 players. Gets a shot away, but it's wildly missing to the right.
Yeah, she was too far out and too well covered.
Jexie Williams right there to pick her up, though, literally.
Yeah, it's a good job by Williams to retrieve that loose ball. Now she could probably try the wraparound. She does through the crease. Nice, another nice loose ball pickup by the Titans.
And that's number 6.
We don't have a 6 on our roster.
Yeah, we haven't called a few names in this here. Laura Vincent, midfielder Sam Lamb, who also is a single-digit number, 3 and 4.
That might be Lamb.
Could be. Was listed as an attack person, and she's right up near the goal. He's also got number 9, MJ Payton, a midfielder. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Another prime chance for the Titans to take a 3-goal lead. The shot looked like it went off the left post.
It did. It bounced, and then it bounced off the post. It didn't hit the post directly. It bounced first.
And so a double break for the Panthers. The ball goes off the post, and they get the rebound. The whistle gives them possession.
That, to me, is the most frustrating play in any rectangular sport. Hitting the iron.
Coughlin downfield. McIntyre's got it. Nice feed in traffic, though. Loses it to the ground, trying to get it back. Fighting for the loose ball. Kicked by a Titans player, and it goes out of bounds. It will be South's possession. McIntyre coming back into the field of play. The whistle will reset her about 10 yards away from the net at a tough angle. McIntyre's going to sprint right behind the goal where she can get a good look at her teammates and try to get a scoring feed. Now McIntyre and Victoria Kane conversing.
South with 3 players deep behind the net. So there's going to be a little bit of a diversion created here, as they'll probably crisscross, and they do.
McIntyre with it.
Now she's taking it too far back out, now tries to reset.
Sanfam sprints through the seam. Has it knocked away before the shot.
Maybe a high stick.
And yes, Tom, it's going to be Sanfam set up in scoring.
You know, she's
position.
got speed, John. You know, I think they really could
need more of that.
They can utilize her more.
Shot is saved by
there's no
Corkum.
question what South's got to practice on is their shooting drills. Because they've had some shots, positional. They've had some points where they've been able to take some good shots and haven't been able to do it.
Well, you know what? We talked about the good size of the goaltender for South, Tom. I got to give it to Corkum. She's been filling up the net and trying and getting good position and trying to intimidating some of these South shooters.
North. Yeah. 7:19 to play in the game. It's a 9-7 game. It's a 2-goal game. It feels like it's a 5-goal game, and it really isn't.
South demonstrated an ability to score quickly, and they showed a little more stamina than North in the first half. Maybe that will show itself in the waning minutes. Pham Shot goal.
Yeah.
And Pham was basically unchecked, Tom.
Yeah,
she hustled around the net.
defensively, Jen Dyer can't be happy. Someone needed to push her, not physically, but maneuver her, force her wide.
Nobody met her
outside.
at the corner of the net.
Right, and she was able to go right in, and now it's a one-goal game. We've got 6:57 to play. It's all set up for a great finish here at Stellos Stadium.
And, you know, the Kentucky Derby is this weekend as we record this, Tom. And if I was a betting person, I would say that based on the surge that South had at the end of the first half, despite the fact they're down a goal, it's only a goal, and you might see a surge, a physical surge by South that North cannot match here in the waning minutes. We'll see. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Lights on at Stellos Stadium on an overcast and damp day in early May. John Collins with Tom King. Jim McLean handling our camera on Nashua ZTV. The exciting final minutes coming up here in this Nashua South versus North game. It's North with possession.
Yeah, now you just said it, with possession. Most important thing in this game now is just possession.
Vincent being pushed wide. Good defense by Jen Gaudet. Ball ends up in the possession of Maddie Ledoux, number 25. And Ledoux being checked by Riley Bates. Shot goal.
Able to walk right in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Panthers in the vicinity. And Ledoux just walked right in. And that has got to drive a coach nuts.
2-goal lead again for the Titans of Nashua North, 10-8. Does that count as a layup?
Yeah, that's a slam dunk.
Nice.
That was a slam dunk.
Face off at midfield. You can see that ready to take it, Jen Coletta. The biggest lead of the game has been 4. That was early when the Titans jumped out ahead 4-0, and only to see South tie it up at halftime.
Meg Ackerman couldn't have been happy with that play.
McIntyre against Schumann. Face-off is won by McIntyre. Might have taken a stick to the head there. Oh, we might have is that a yellow card?
Yes, it is, John.
That's being assessed to number 7, Jexie Williams, who is going to jog off the field per the instruction of the official and to the penalty box. So apparently the official thought that it might have been, if not intent, reckless on the part of Williams, striking McIntyre, who's none the worse for wear, sprinting down the middle of the field, being forced away from her shooting side, doesn't realize that she lost the ball, and pouncing on it is Ellie Schumann. Schumann might have been checked as she made her way down the right sideline. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. Schumann and her Nashua North team with possession and a 2-goal lead. Ball's near sideline, scooped up by the Titans. Tom, I would imagine that in lacrosse, that one-man disadvantage, the power play, so to speak, isn't such a big a deal as it is in,
it's
hockey,
not, and we'll see that in a second. We'll see. It can be, John. It's not a big advantage in the girls' game because of the wide open field and the ability to run all around, but it's more of an advantage in the boys' game, which we'll see in the second game. There's a lot of man-up situations when the boys play.
I see the athletic director of both schools, Tom Aria, is in the house. Scooped up by Ellie Schumann. She runs down the middle.
She is close.
And good defense by Sam
Clock
Bond.
ticking, 4:55 to play in this game.
10-8.
Oh, he's got a shot, and that could clinch it.
11-8.
That could go a long way for a clincher. It's a 3-goal lead with 4:48 to play.
And you can kind of hear the extra volume in the cheers from the fans and from the players down on the field, Tom. I think they feel the same way you do, that could be a clincher. However, 4:48 to go, timeout being called, and I am sure that our South coach is telling the players, remember how well you did in the closing minutes of the first half. You can do that again and possibly tie this thing up. We'll see. 4:48 remaining in the game between Nashua High North and South as you look at the South team on the sideline.
You're blocked out from Meg Ackerman, but that's her hand that is making the signals, making the calls, and the instructions to her players. Plenty of energy that South's got. They haven't been fatigued in this game. So, remember, it takes more out of you to play defense than offense in terms of fatigue.
That's an adamant coach right there,
That
Tom.
is.
She knows what she wants them to do.
Well, I mean, they're this close. They're in striking distance with 4:48 to play. They haven't won a game all year, and this is their shot.
This may be one of their best efforts. We'll have to ask her after, but it certainly has been fun to watch. No team has been out of this game. Quite the contrary, has been up for grabs. And North has proven me wrong so far in the waning minutes. They actually found a second wind.
It's a very determined team that wants to try to close the gap.
11-8, South right there trying to overcome a 3-goal deficit. In order to do it, they're going to have to get that ball down from right to left and score 3 times against this determined Titan team.
We've seen it before, John. We've seen it before. They had a flurry last year that brought them into the game we thought that North had won.
Well, key players to watch are going to be number 1 in white. I'm talking about Madison Coughlin, number 44, Kelly McIntyre, and number 8, San Pham, if South is going to get back in this game. Taking the face-off for North, Jen Coletta. They're facing the camera. And McIntyre in white, number 44. Again, a good job on the face-off. Coletta with it, wins the face-off and possession as she sprints down the left sideline. Being marked by Jennifer Gaudet. She goes behind the net. Time is on their side right now. Nashua North with possession as we're under 4.5 minutes to go.
Good job by her to milk the clock. Look at it, just taking her time. No hurry. Clock ticking down. It'll probably go down to 4 minutes before she makes a play.
Now they're just playing some catch back there.
And now they're bringing the defense up. Now see, if you play catch back there, you bring the defense up. That leaves a little bit of space in front of the net.
San Pham is
somebody to sneak in there.
Having none of this time killing as she forces a move by Maddie Ledoux to the front of the net. Ledoux, though, is content to kill time out here.
Yeah, we're under 4. See, once she lets the shot go, it's either going to be a goal or probably lose possession of the ball. So they are going to try to go without shooting during this time.
How huge was that one face-off by
big
North?
Big. If you're able to do that, and North's got the ability, they've got a good reach with their stick. They're better stick handlers than South are. We may get a call here. Knocking her down from behind. Now she knocked her down with her stick. There was contact with the stick, and that caused the player to hit the turf. Let's see how the officials see it.
I think San Pham is arguing against your point, Tom, but looks like
yes,
you're
going
to be proven right here.
As she should. I mean, they want the ball. Do anything you can to get that ball back.
Instead, it's the Titans with a possession here and a chance to put the game away for sure. Under 3 minutes to go, leading by 3. And not getting the shot off. Yes.
Yeah, she took it. I wouldn't have taken it. I would have run it behind the net again.
And now it's the Panthers' possession.
Right. And see, that's just it. You lost possession of the ball. You could have run the ball back down around the net, taken up another 30 seconds.
Riley Bates was the one that
it'll still stay South ball.
Was forced out of bounds before the whistle.
11-8 the score. 2:32 to play as the clock continues to tick. Now it'll stop on calls inside of 2 minutes.
Riley Bates with it. There's no question about it. South needs a goal on this possession in order to get back in this game.
Boy, do they ever.
Bates has to back away from a triple team and run back to her end. Maybe off of a pick.
That's a good defense by North. They're forcing her back. Wrong direction with the clock ticking. We're almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Great job by Bates to get it ahead to a teammate. Down deep it goes is Catherine Connolly trying to run toward the net. With under 2 minutes to go, Connolly.
Got to force her wide if you can. And she takes it out.
San Pham.
Yeah, wasting too much time here, John. Got to shoot.
She had to go for it right
there.
Got
a minute 44 to go. You You can't stand around. You've got to get the shot on net.
It's like three-pointer time in basketball.
When she had the ball wide, she just had to launch it. Too much time being taken. And look at the whistle, and it's in their favor, but otherwise it would have been a turnover and a breakaway for North. They're lucky.
Clock does stop with 1:31 left. South needs a 3-goal flurry here, and they're taking their time getting one. There's a shot.
With a save, but a whistle blows, a little holding call.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it's on, but I know that South will get a restart and a free shot. And here we go.
Kara Siegel. Kara shoots, scores.
Yeah, see, it all started back at the other end when North decided to shoot the ball rather than run circles around the net. 1:26 to play. It's a 2-goal game.
Well, Jen Coletta won a huge face-off about a couple of minutes ago to take all kinds of time off the clock for North, and she's going to try to do it again here. McIntyre, who has lost most of the face-offs in this game to Coletta, has to come up with her biggest win of the match. 44 is McIntyre in the white, and Coletta, number 18, was Tom Eagle-Eyed pointed out with the pink shoes. Actually, McIntyre is not going to take the face-off. South's going to try somebody else at midfield to see if they can get possession here and put McIntyre up in a scoring spot. Ball fought for. Coletta just has an aptitude for those face-offs.
She does. That's a huge face-off.
Because they have to get the ball away from her, or this game's going to be over.
They could milk this clock. I mean, they've got to, do what they didn't do before, and get a little impatient. Milk the clock.
Aware that she needs to get the ball back is Jen Gaudet playing very aggressive defense.
If you're going to make a pass for North, you better make it on the money because you don't want South to get that ball back.
Well, this made 3 money passes, Tom, to take this game under 1 minute left to play. And that's Ellie Schumann, who's content to run around in open space.
Unless it's within 30 seconds, I wouldn't take it. Even then, I wouldn't take a shot.
No
dangerous bounce pass right there.
Trying to score, though, as she goes in front.
No, she's going to. Now she does. Now she's going to throw it back.
And that's going to belong to the Titans, though, because it's the closest player to the ball when it goes out of bounds, and the Titans are going to maintain possession.
They're lucky. They're lucky.
11-9, and it looks like it might end that way as Titans just need to kill off the clock.
30 seconds left. No one near 2 or 3 Titan offensive players, and they can just kind of milk it.
And there's an opportunity. The ball hit the dirt or hit the turf, and nobody was there to scoop it up for South.
It'll be a good week for North. They're going to get their 2nd win of the season.
10 seconds left. North content just to run this out with a 2-goal lead. Kara Upton has it.
That'll do it.
And this game
1-2,
is over.
And that's it. The final score. Nashua North wins it 11-9 over Nashua South.
They go to their goaltender, Jim, if you can get a shot of the North goaltender here on the left. There's a very happy scrum.
Oh, look at that
Titans
celebration
players.
right there.
Huge.
Yeah. Celebration, but I'll tell you what, Colin Rotman played a good game in goal for South too. They did the job to try to keep it tight, but that little flurry to regain a 3-goal advantage in a game that South never led, and the Titans come out on top, 11-9, their 2nd win of the year.
And the boys team celebrating with the girls lacrosse team.
Coming out to congratulate the girls as they take the field to warm up for game number 2.
Well, they'll be looking for a sweep, and we'll be looking for you to join us for that game here on Nashua ZTV. I'm John Collins with Tom King. That'll do it for the girls lacrosse team game as Nashua North defeats South 11-9. Thanks to Jim McLean for handling our camera duties, and Pete Johnson, our executive producer, and thanks to you for watching Nashua's ETV.